A scorching desert, endless sand, and blazing sun sounds impossible for farming, right? But here, against all odds, they grew juicy, mouth-watering watermelons that will shock you. Welcome back to our channel, the place where we uncover the most incredible farming experiments from around the world. If you love seeing nature defy expectations and unbelievable growth stories, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a mind-blowing adventure. Today, we're diving into the story of how watermelons thrived in the harshest desert conditions. Let's see how it all happened. The desert is one of the harshest places on Earth. Blistering sun, near-zero rainfall, and soil that barely supports life. Temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and sandstorms can sweep through without warning. For most crops, this environment is practically a death sentence. Yet, a team of daring farmers and scientists asked a simple but bold question. Can watermelons grow here? Watermelons are typically thirst-loving plants that need rich soil, plenty of water, and moderate temperatures. Planting them in a desert seems impossible at first glance. But this challenge wasn't just about curiosity. It was about pushing the boundaries of sustainable agriculture. If they succeeded, it could change the way we think about farming in arid regions, where food scarcity is a major problem. The experiment began with careful planning and research. Scientists studied the desert's microclimates, observing which areas received the most natural shade, and how the soil retained moisture. They also explored innovative techniques to counteract the extreme heat and water shortage. The goal was clear: grow watermelons where they were never thought to thrive and prove that even the harshest land can bear fruit. Just look at this unforgiving landscape. Every successful experiment starts with a plan, and this one was no different. The farmers began by selecting the perfect plot of desert land, somewhere flat, with access to underground water sources. They knew irrigation would be key, so they installed advanced drip irrigation systems to deliver precise amounts of water directly to the roots. Soil preparation was another critical step. Desert soil is sandy, dry, and low in nutrients, which makes it hostile to most crops. They mixed in organic compost, minerals, and water-retaining gels to mimic fertile farmland conditions. The goal was to give watermelon plants the best possible start. The team also considered protecting the young plants from scorching sun and extreme winds. Shade nets and temporary greenhouse structures were set up to create a microclimate suitable for growth. Every detail was calculated: watering schedules, temperature monitoring, and even timing the planting to coincide with the cooler months. This stage of planning was crucial because any mistake could mean failure. But the farmers remained determined. They were ready to test whether technology, care, and innovation could overcome the desert's relentless harshness. Not all watermelons are created equal. For this desert experiment, choosing the right variety was critical. Farmers selected drought-tolerant watermelons, which are adapted to survive with minimal water and resist heat stress. These varieties have smaller roots that conserve energy and fast-growing vines that make the most of every drop of water. The scientists also considered the size and growth cycle of the fruit. Some varieties ripen faster, reducing the risk of crop failure due to harsh conditions. Others have thicker rinds that protect them from heat damage. Combining these traits increased the chances of success exponentially. Trials began with a small batch of seeds planted under controlled conditions. Observations were made daily, tracking growth, leaf health, and soil moisture levels. Any weak seedlings were removed, leaving only the strongest, most resilient plants. By carefully selecting the right watermelon types, the team ensured that these desert-grown melons had the genetic advantage to survive. It wasn't just farming. It was a scientific approach to overcoming nature itself. Water is life in the desert, but it's also the most limited resource. The farmers knew they couldn't pour water freely like on a normal farm. Every drop had to be maximized. That's where advanced water conservation techniques came in. Drip irrigation delivered water directly to the roots, minimizing waste through evaporation. Mulching, covering the soil around the plants, helped retain moisture and reduce temperature fluctuations. Even the placement of each plant was calculated to ensure shade during the hottest hours of the day. Some farms experimented with hydrogel crystals, tiny beads that absorb water and slowly release it to the roots over time. This ensured that the watermelons had access to moisture even when the sun blazed overhead. These techniques transformed the desert soil into a temporary oasis. By combining technology, smart farming, and a bit of ingenuity, the farmers created an environment where watermelons could not only survive but thrive. Once planted, the watermelons went through the classic growth stages: sprouting, vine expansion, flowering, and fruiting, but under extreme desert conditions. The sprouts were delicate at first, vulnerable to scorching sunlight and dry winds. Careful monitoring ensured they didn't dry out or get damaged. As the vines spread, the plants developed thick, waxy leaves to reduce water loss. Flowers appeared in clusters, signaling the beginning of fruit development. Pollination was another challenge. Desert bees were scarce, so some flowers were hand-pollinated by farmers. Despite the harsh environment, the melons began forming, small but resilient. Each stage required constant attention, watering at precise times, checking for pests, and ensuring soil nutrients were adequate. The desert had no mercy, but the plants adapted beautifully to the unique microclimate created by the team. No experiment goes perfectly, and desert watermelon farming faced many surprises. Sudden heat waves threatened to burn the vines. Sandstorms buried seedlings under a layer of grit. Some melons showed signs of sunburn or cracking. Farmers adapted quickly. Shade nets were adjusted, sand was removed from plants, and water schedules tweaked to help the fruit recover. Even wildlife, desert birds and insects, posed challenges requiring protective nets and natural deterrents. These obstacles added tension and drama to the story. Each problem solved was a testament to human ingenuity and determination. The desert was a harsh teacher, but the farmers learned its lessons and adjusted strategies daily. After months of careful nurturing, the moment finally arrived: the harvest. The watermelons, round, vibrant, and juicy, were a sight to behold. Despite the extreme heat, each fruit had developed sweetness and size comparable to watermelons from fertile farmland. Farmers cut the first melons and tasted them. The results were shocking: sweet, refreshing, and perfectly ripe. Reactions ranged from disbelief to joy. The desert had transformed into a melon paradise, proving that with innovation, determination, and knowledge, nothing is impossible. The harvest wasn't just about the fruit. It was a symbol of hope for sustainable agriculture in arid regions. If watermelons can grow here, who knows what else the desert could support? This experiment has far-reaching implications. Growing watermelons in the desert demonstrates that even the harshest climates can be farmed successfully with smart techniques. It offers hope for regions struggling with water scarcity and food insecurity. The combination of drought-resistant varieties, water conservation, soil enrichment, and human ingenuity created a model that can be replicated in other arid regions worldwide. It's a lesson in resilience, adaptability, and the power of innovation. Ultimately, these desert watermelons aren't just fruits. They're proof that determination and science can turn impossible dreams into reality. The success here could inspire future experiments, turning deserts into productive farmland one crop at a time. Who would have thought that juicy, sweet watermelons could thrive in the middle of a blazing desert? This incredible experiment proves that with innovation, determination, and a little creativity, even the harshest environments can bloom. If you enjoyed witnessing this amazing journey from barren sand to a vibrant watermelon harvest, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable farming stories. And stay tuned. Next time, we'll explore another mind-blowing experiment where farmers grow strawberries in the desert. You won't want to miss it.